Hey, what is going on guys? It's Ed here from Ever Faster Racing and welcome to another video on the Grid 2019 career mode. Today we'll be continuing down the touring car branch where we'll be taking part in the Sydney Sprint Cup. This series uses the Super Tourers class, which is similar to the real life Australian supercars. I picked the Chevrolet Camaro, but there are two other choices, such as the Holden ZB Commodore and the Ford Falcon FG-X. This championship has two rounds at the Sydney Motorsport Park. The first will be held at the 1.76 mile Druitt circuit and the second at the 1.11 mile Amaru circuit. The Super Tourers are very different from the TC2 cars used previously, with more power and a larger weight, which makes the cars difficult at first, but very fast after a few races. Now I will show you my races in the Sydney Sprint Cup. So here we are about to start the first round at the Druitt circuit in our Chevrolet Camaro. We are go for the start, starting 14th, which isn't exactly last, but pretty much at the back of the grid here. So yeah, turn 1 is actually quite fast, so you can get around quite a few cars on the first run. And then you got the next corner, which is a massive hairpin. And look at the braking, look how much the AI have such good braking. I mean, I was fully on the brakes then and did not slow down relatively to them at all. So that's a little bit of a worry. You might have that a little bit, I'm not quite sure if it's just the way I'm doing it, I'm really not sure. But yeah, I was definitely having problems with that. We're up to P12 though, we've got a teammate in front of us, and again the same thing happens, the AI seems to have much better brakes than us. So yeah, I'm not quite sure, maybe I need to do a bit of tuning towards the brakes. I'm not sure if you can do that, I've not really kind of looked into that place yet. But as you can see, we do get past our teammate just there, so we make a dive up the inside here. As you can see, I am being a little bit aggressive. That's because the AI are so aggressive in this game, so you definitely need to be a little bit more aggressive back, especially in this kind of series. This kind of series, the cars are pretty much built for this. So yeah, we do get past a massive train of cars going quite slowly there, so that's pretty good look right there. So and then back towards turn 1, we're on lap 2 now, we're up to 5th place, which is quite good. And, as you can see, coming back into the hairpin here, as you can see, it's actually quite a wide hairpin, goes on for longer than you think, so you just got to stick to the apex then, and then go wide, and then go towards this chicane. As you can see, I get my nose just in front. We might take 2 cars here. No, we're just going to take 1, I think. Although we are up to 3rd place, so we did take another car there. I just didn't really quite see it there. So yeah, you've not really got too much of a big field of view. You can change the camera, but I kind of like this one. You might be wondering why I'm not like using the helmet cam. It's because the wheel doesn't like fully sync up to my wheel. It's very distracting. I'll probably show you in a later video how that's distracting me. But yeah, obviously I can't really use it. It's the same with WRC8. That doesn't really do it either. So we can see coming up to 2nd place there, we've got massive amount of speed advantage coming in. I'm not quite sure which car it is. I think it's the Holden. I'm pretty sure it's the Holden. If not, it is the Ford. So yeah, we're up to 1st place now, so I'll probably just take you through a lap. You've got the hairpin here. As I said, it's very tight, as well, goes on quite a while as well. You can see on the map there how quite large that corner is. Then you've got quite a fast corner. My car's not really behaving too well, probably because of all the hits we've taken. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a chicane here, which is quite fast when your car's actually working properly. And then you go a little bit wide. You can actually go quite wide. The track lengths don't seem to mind too much. And then you've got quite a complex corner here, fast corner, and then you're braking, and then it's throw it into the left-hander. Then you've got another left-hander which is braking a little bit. That turns into a hairpin, which I completely messed up right there. And then you're back onto quite a long main straight here. So yeah, if you've got a high-powered car, this is definitely a good circuit. And we'll cross the line there to take P1. So now we go to the 2nd round of this Sydney Sprint Cup at the Amaru circuit, which is a little bit shorter, but definitely overtaking here is quite hard. So we are starting last because it's reverse grid. Completely mess up on the brakes there, as usual with this type of car. It's the same with last time. The AI seem to have so much better brakes than us, and then we just plough into the back of them, unfortunately. So yeah, it's probably not good. We do it again here. I'm hard on the brakes all the time here, so as you can see, I just back off a little bit more here, braking a little bit earlier, way earlier than I should do if I want to be competitive. As you can see, they just all go through, and I just completely slide up the inside here, getting a little bit impatient, and especially you need that definitely bit of aggression in this series as well. So up to P10 now, from I think we start P16, and yeah, as we almost get into the back of some of those cars that we're just about to take avoiding action, and we're just seeing if we can get any more places here. P9 looks up for grabs, and we do take P9 there. So yeah, we're up into the top 10, which is good. Now we go back onto the main straight, completely take out the 150 meter board, which is pretty much useless anyways. The guy, he moves under braking, which is a little bit weird, and it's completely messed up my front end, I think. So yeah, as we try and get past him, we just need to be a little bit more aggressive than we normally do with simulator games. Just remember, this isn't a simulator game. It's just like a mess around game. It's like sort of like Forza and all that. I am trying to be as clean as possible here, but it's unfortunately not working too well. We do manage to get P8 though, but it's our teammate. We just slide up the inside of 2 cars there, I think that is, including our teammate there. So we're up to P5. And we're definitely going ahead to try and win this championship for the Sydney Sprint Cup. And so you can see we do break a little bit early for that corner. Just trying to calm down a little bit more here. Going up the inside to potentially grab P4. We go across the grass. Track limits don't seem to mind, and then we do manage to get that. So podium looks in sight now. We're coming into the final lap. So definitely need to get this one. We go to the inside at turn 1. Get hit again because he turns in, doesn't use his mirrors, unfortunately. He's still there, but we do manage to get the inside line for the one of those corners. We're up to P3 now. P2 looks quite far away. I'm not quite sure if they have a problem though. So we'll see if we can get them as we go round the hairpin one final time. We go back uphill towards another hairpin. We do seem to be gaining a lot on this car. I think there might be something wrong with the car, maybe. So yeah, we might be able to just about get past them. So we're just coming through towards a little bit of a straight. We're going to try and dive to the inside here, get the braking perfect there, and we do manage to get P2. But can we get P1? It's not too long to go. I think there's only one more corner to go, so we're going to have to try and do it now. I don't think it's going to be enough. We get not too much of a good exit off the corner, and we grab P2 in that race. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And also comment down below any feedback on this video or suggestions for future videos. So yeah, that's been enough from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.